The 2024 BRICS Summit has moved towards facilitating a world order independent of the US-led Western Bloc. The 16th summit held in Kazan in October saw the countries arrive at a consensus regarding introducing a common currency among the member nations. The 5 core countries, which included Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, expanded to include Ethiopia, Iran, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt, among others, in 2023. At this year's summit, the countries deliberated on various topics, such as the introduction of a common currency, blockchain payments, and even gold-backed currency. The potential implications of such policies on the global financial system could even pave the way for a more equal world order, with the Global South leveraging far more power than it has now in the international system. The step towards adopting a new internationally recognized common payment system could open more avenues for trade relations and multilateral relations for BRICS nations. The move, being dubbed as de-dollarization, is not merely an attempt to reduce the dependence on the dollar, but to also create an alternative financial framework for these member nations. The countries are also exploring the option of gold-backed currency, which could become a rival to the dollar. Rather than depend on the dollar, BRICS nations can tie their currency to gold, which would then be a universal medium of exchange and transaction. This will also stabilize the financial systems and insulate them from international economic volatility. Russian President Vladimir Putin said that de-dollarization will prevent the US from using the dollar as a political weapon. 95% of trade between Russia and China is already being carried out in rubles and yuans. While this is a welcome move and a radical alternative, some countries like Brazil and India are skeptical of becoming noted as pro-Chinese or anti-Western. BRICS is a platform for member states to exercise strategic autonomy on matters involving foreign as well as economic policies. This alternative financial system can pull down the demand for the dollar, which would then result in a period of economic crises affecting all sectors, domestic and international alike. Prices of goods and services, trade deals, exchange rates can all be negatively impacted. It is important for the countries to take cautious measures in the implementation of de-dollarization. The members are aware of these consequences and have agreed that much more preparation must go into the implementation of this new monetary framework. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva emphasized that BRICS was not a collaboration to divide the world into friends and enemies. This reiterates the sentiment that the forum does not align with one particular power bloc, and that the member nations have complete autonomy to carry out their foreign policy as best as they see fit. The summit also called for a ceasefire in Gaza and condemned Israel for committing war crimes and violating international laws. While countries like South Africa had a more assertive stance against Israel's genocide in Gaza, countries like India adopted a softer approach, calling for a peaceful resolution of the conflict.